Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's the Scorpion with Mikkel. On this video, we're talking about George Bush, talking about Saturday Night Live, making fun of George Paterson. Is his name George Paterson? No. Governor Paterson, how about that? We're going to be talking about...
I think it's James Paterson.
Shit, I don't give a damn Paterson.
Wait, James Paterson, is that the thing that I ate today?
No, James Paterson is a writer.
Oh, I'm thinking about Jimmy Dean.
James Dean? That was a singer.
No, Jimmy
Dean is what you eat.
Yeah, Jimmy Dean. But Jimmy is short for James.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's what I think I'm thinking about.
I don't even remember what this show is about, but we got a whole lot of shit to talk about. It's an hour long. This is our longest video as one piece.
But you gotta tell them that they have to watch it even though it's an hour.
Yeah, watch it. Because when you watch Flavor Flav, don't show me an hour. When you watch The View, and it's an hour. When you watch Oprah, ain't she an hour. When you watch Ricky Lake, ain't she an hour. So watch us for the whole hour. Drop a comment, favorite our video, share our video. Please, when you share our video, bulletin it on MySpace for us. So all your MySpace friends can see it. And tell them to subscribe to the show. We give shout outs, especially to Miss Issue. You're at the end, Miss Issue. Thank you for the card. Oh, thank you. And let's roll the credits. I say what comes to my mind.
If Kevin ever kicks me off his show, you all better protest.
I would never kick Mikkel off my show. Never. Y'all better shut the hell up. I don't live here. They like to see arguments. Like, we're better than The View. If I get up, it's going to be trouble.
I still don't live here.
And I like the fact that y'all like when we talk about the people.
All the haters, Beyonce made $80 million last year. How much you got in your bank account? Oh, okay.
Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's the Scorpion with Mikkel. On today's show, we are going to be talking about George Bush, Saturday Night Live, making fun of Governor Paterson, Caylee Anthony. We have a question from Shawnee Renee. And we're going to talk about Jennifer Hudson, Madonna falling on stage, and Ciara's new song, Keep Dancing. So, let's get into it. We're going to first talk about George Bush and him going over to Iraq and getting a shoe thrown at him. Which actually I thought was pretty funny, being that, a reporter actually was able to throw not one, but two pairs of shoes at George Bush. And George Bush kind of just like, he laughed it off. Like, he was like, like, only got 30 more days of this bullshit and I'm done. Like, Bush really don't care no more. And the reason why the man threw the shoe at Bush was because he was saying like so many Iraqis was killed and it was George Bush's going away present. Well, yeah, end of his presidency president or something like that. I just thought it was real funny. But somebody threw a shoe at me, I'd be ready to fight. But because of the type of role that he is in, he can't do that. So, Mikkel, what do you think about it?
Well, if you were in his position, would you still be ready to fight?
Honestly, yeah, I would have been ready to fight, but I couldn't fight him. I would just have to stand there and just duck the damn shoe.
Now, the question was, what do I think about what?
What do you think about what happened yesterday?
It was, first of all, me personally, it was disrespectful because the guy shouldn't have did that. But you have to remember, that's in Iraq, so they do things much differently than what we do here. And I also found out that the guy was not fired from his job. Like, he's not been fired. Of course, if it was a reporter here in America, they would have been fired and sent on their way. But the guy wasn't fired for his job. That doesn't mean that his firm or wherever he works for doesn't mean that they condoned it, but he just wasn't fired.
And they actually had protesters over in Iraq about
Well, I have a question. What are you laughing at?
Because I just thought that shit was funny.
That sorry. He threw the shoe or that he wasn't fired?
No, it was funny that the shoe was thrown at him. Like,
oh, well, yeah.
It was funny.
No, I didn't say that it wasn't funny. It was funny. I just said it was disrespectful.
But Bush knew, like, he just wanted to bust out laughing, though. He was just like...
Oh, yeah, but, I mean, some people get... I think some people get confused is that you may not like George Bush because of his policies. None of us can say that we don't like him on a personal level because none of us know him on a personal level. Mm-hmm. We know him only from the policies that he, sets forth. And, of course, a lot of us in this country don't like him because of that. But just because someone throws a shoe at him does not make it right. You know what I've always... after George Bush approval rating went down, I started thinking to myself, what if there's so many people in this country that don't like George Bush? What if someone actually shot George Bush? do you think a lot of people would be celebrating, or do you think they would be sad?
It would be
Like,
sad.
what if he? But because you and I know, because we live in a community where people in our community don't like George Bush at all. They just don't like him. But if someone was to shoot, God forbid, if someone was to shoot and kill George Bush, the same people who don't like him in our community, do you think they'd feel sad?
I think they would feel sad because, first of all, anybody getting killed, that's sad. And someone on a higher power like that, it's just extra sad to kill a president. But then you got some people that just don't care because they be like, Bush just don't care about us. So some people like, you know what, it serves them right. It should have happened. Me, I don't wish death upon nobody. But some people would be sad and some people wouldn't care. And some people would just be glad. That's what I think.
I agree with you. I mean, I think I would never, like you said, I would never wish death upon anybody. And like I said, there's a lot of things that George Bush did in his 8 years in office that I didn't agree with. And those are the things that I don't like. Now, him, on a personal level, I could never say that I don't like George Bush because I don't know the man. So, I mean, I think the Hurricane Katrina incident that happened a couple years ago was horrible. Mm-hmm. I do think that George Bush, sitting in a room by himself, I think after the incident, he felt bad that his people didn't react faster and that he didn't react faster. I do believe that he felt bad for that, and I do think that George Bush was hurt when Kanye West called him a racist, because me personally, honestly, God, I don't think George Bush is a racist, and I felt kind of bad when Kanye West said that, even though I know where Kanye West was coming from, but I still think that wasn't appropriate to say.
It wasn't the appropriate time to say it.
Yeah, it wasn't the appropriate. It may not have been. It definitely wasn't the appropriate time to say it. But I still don't think that he should have said that. I don't know. Things like that. I don't think is right, because even though that incident when he called George Bush a racist, it did blow up. But can you just imagine if somebody white was to turn around and say something about one of us, African American, being a racist against, that would be like a big thing. Like, that would be a big thing. Like, you'd have Al Sharpton and Jesse Jackson all at that white person's front door protesting and stuff. So why does it make it right for Kanye West to call George Bush a racist, but it's not right for a white person to call a black person a racist?
I don't know. It's always been like black people.
Before you answer, do you see where I'm coming from?
I see where you're coming from, but I still don't think, like, if a white person accuses a black person of racism, it's not going to be as big as a black person calling a white person a racist.
You mean it is going to be as big, right?
No. A black man calling a white man a racist is bigger than a white man calling a black man a racist.
No, I have to disagree with you, because had a white person called a black man a racist, it would be the biggest thing in the world.
I mean, look at our comedians on TV. Black people talk about white people all the time.
Yeah, but
you know what? You're right.
I was
thinking wrong.
Yeah, you were. That's why
I had a Sherry Shepherd moment. My fault. She really thinks that the world is flat.
You mean to tell me that you don't agree? Because look what happened to Michael Richards.
Oh yeah, my fault.
Yeah, okay.
But he made a.
He agrees with me. He agrees with me. He just wasn't thinking. I was about to say, wait a minute. I know I'm making sense.
I'm sorry, YouTube. I'm so sorry.
So it's true. Like, had it been a white person, they would have been, like, crucified on the media and everything. Go ahead.
I also another thing about Bush and this economy thing. Like, Bush really, to me, he doesn't care. Like, Bush, like, fuck this. I only got 4 more months left. I'm just gonna say this for Barack Obama, and I'm not gonna lie to you, YouTubers out there. Like, only thing, it doesn't affect me. I don't know about how my 401k is affected, but it really hasn't affected me yet. But trying to find a new job, you know what? That's where it's affecting me, because it's hard out here.
So do you blame George Bush for that?
I don't blame George Bush. I blame both the Republicans and the Democrats, because they knew that shit before we knew. They knew it was all that shit was going to go down. But for George Bush as our president and as our leader to just not care, or to just not be seen like that and talking about what's going on and making these people work together instead of just having Barack Obama have all these press conferences, I think is wrong. And, he just don't care. To me, he just don't care.
He doesn't care about what?
He doesn't care about what's going to happen within the next couple of years. Like Bush, I ran this country for 8 years. My time is up. I'm done. I don't have to worry about this shit forever.
You know what I have to say? Mm-hmm. I don't think this is disrespectful, but I see a little bit. To me, you and George Bush had like the same attitude, because the attitude that I get from George Bush is, it's either my way or no way, and that's how you are.
I think that's the Scorpio's way of life.
But George Bush isn't a Scorpio.
I know, but to me,
but okay, listen. That's how I see it. George Bush's mentality was, I'm president. I've been president for 8 years. Mm-hmm. I am the commander-in-chief. It is my way or no way. President Harry Truman had a famous plaque on his deck. On his desk that said the buck stops here. Mm-hmm. And I think that's the mentality that George Bush has. And I think that's the mentality that you have. If it's not your way, it's no way. Because you have the power to turn this camera on and off. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? So, to me, it's strange that you wouldn't agree with George Bush's way. Because y'all both have the same way.
No, I just had my ways about how I want my show to be ran.
Yeah, but see, this is my thing. Huh? Yeah, and I don't mean... what I'm saying is, I think that both of them have the mentality of, it's my way or no way. Yeah, that's how they both are. And my thing is, I don't think what he did for the past 8 years was in any way trying to hurt people. I think he thought what he was doing was helping people. Because, of course, in his eyes, in his way, it was helping people. Just like, in your way, if Mikhail says something wrong or says something that you don't like, which I have in the past, then he'll stop the camera and edit that part out, so whereas though you won't see what I said. So that's what I'm trying to get my point as. You and George Bush remind me of each other. If it's not your way, it's no way.
But you know one thing that Bush can't do? He can't edit out what comes out.
He can't. He can't. Because once it happens, it happens. But my point was made about that.
Yeah, I mean, I can agree with you on that. I agree with you.
No, and don't get me wrong. That's not a bad way. Because a lot of people are like that. If it's not their way, then it's no way. But me, I'm not that way. Because if
I want to say that sometimes I'm that way. If I don't want to do something, I'm not.
All the time.
If I don't want to do something, I'm not going to do it.
By the way, this is our second take. We had a whole 3.5 minute tape, and then he just said, no, I don't, because he started yelling at his nieces and them. And of course, I had a good I don't live here moment, but you guys won't get to see that.
Well, there you go, because he
cut it out,
So, I could edit that part in, you never know.
Yeah, well.
Okay.
It wouldn't go with the video now because I just told... Oh, well, maybe you can. Why you stop it?
I'm not stopping
I thought you stopped it.
See?
Well, get your mouse away from the stop button.
Okay, just in case you might have a moment where I have to say, no, stop.
See?
Stop the track.
If it's not his
Let
way.
me run it back.
And y'all need to leave him comments saying... Y'all need to leave him comments saying why...
Now see, look at your daughter and this camera. This is why she gets speed up. Now...
I don't live here.
Oh, they know. No, she know what she's doing.
Okay,
Come
next
on.
topic.
Next topic. SNL making fun of Governor Paterson on Saturday Night Live. To me, I thought it was hilarious, but I could understand where some people be like, well, you shouldn't make fun of the deaf, the blind, and the retarded people like that. But it was a good skit to me. And I'm going to let Mikhail say what he has to say, and I think we're going to have a debate about this one, too.
We're not. This is what I have to say. For those of you that don't know, now I'm about to tell you. Saturday Night Live has been on TV ever since 1975. So that's been, what, 33 years. In all of those 33 years, they have been making fun of politicians. Democrats and Republicans, black and white. David Paterson is no different from Sarah Palin, Hillary Clinton, Bill Clinton, Ronald Reagan, or George Bush. He's no different. Okay, they made fun of him, but if you're going to portray David Paterson, you're not going to portray David Paterson as somebody who can see, are you? No, you're going to portray him as someone who is blind. Why? Because he is blind. What they did, they portrayed him in a comedic way. That's what they did. They portrayed him in a comedic way. I mean, come on now. When Saturday Night Live came out in the 70s, Gerald Ford was president. And Gerald Ford was known as a clumsy president. And he was seen falling downstairs and tripping over his own feet. And Chevy Chase used to play Gerald Ford on Saturday Night Live. And he used to do skits where he was tripping over his desk and tripping over flagpoles. So I don't see the difference. I mean, it was funny to me. It was very funny to me. And I think some people need to stop being so uptight. I mean, come on now. They make fun of Sarah Palin throughout this whole campaign. I mean, they rarely made fun of Barack Obama. Yeah. They rarely made fun of him.
because NBC was for.
But then again, Chevy
Barack
Chase, he
Obama.
was in an interview about Saturday Night Live, and he said it himself. He said, Saturday Night Live is mostly a Democratic-run show, where most of the people on there are Democrats anyway. So, I mean, come on. I didn't find anything wrong about what they did to Governor Paterson. My thing is, if you're going to portray the governor, you have to portray him blind, because you can't portray him seeing, because it ain't going to be him. Okay?
Now, this is my gripe about SNL that I love about Mad TV. Mad TV has a lot of black actors, even though their new black females don't compare to Deborah Wilson.
She was the funniest.
Playing Oprah.
and Whitney.
And Keegan-Michael Key playing Barack Obama. Like, they got a real black man to portray Barack Obama. SNL need to hire more black people that can fit these politician roles. Like, I'm tired of seeing a white man dressed up as a black man. Hire a black man to portray a black man. Since Mad TV is getting canceled, y'all can hire Keegan-Michael Key to play Barack Obama for the next 4 to 8 years.
Well, I have to say something about that. You said you don't like, first of all, the white guy that plays Barack Obama. When you put that makeup on him, he don't look like
Barack. He don't. Oh, go ahead.
Well, I haven't seen anyone on Mad TV that comes close to Barack Obama.
What?
No.
Keegan-Michael Key looks exactly like Barack Obama.
Okay, fine.
No.
Okay, all right, fine.
No,
listen, fine. He looks like him. Let me make my point. Let me make my point. You say that you don't like a white man playing a black man.
When you can hire, it's too many black actors out here that's trying to get on TV.
Okay, let me finish my point.
For SNL not to hire them.
All right, let me finish my point.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You don't like a white man playing a black man. Barack Obama. You don't like a white man playing Barack Obama.
No, wait. Before you say I don't want no white person.
No, that's not what you said, and now you're putting words in my mouth, but I didn't say that.
Okay.
Let me finish what I was going to say.
Okay, I just want you to be careful.
No, I don't need to be careful. You need to be careful.
No, because I could feel something about that you're about to say.
Oh, yeah, I'm about to say
let me clarify this.
Don't clarify anything
No, let me clarify.
I haven't even said it. I could be giving you praise, and you don't even know.
No, well, guess what?
Well, let me say it first. See, you're defensive.
No, you know what?
You're being defensive.
Go ahead and say it.
Yeah, let me say it.
No, because I know you.
Well, you know me, but you don't know me that well.
Well, go ahead and say what you have to say.
Say
what you got to say.
What I was going to say is, you have a gripe about them hiring a white man to play Barack Obama. Because, of course, as we all know, Barack Obama is an African-American man. But you tend to forget that Barack Obama is also half white.
No, but he don't look nothing like Barack Obama at all.
Kevin, hold on. Kevin, you have to remember, Barack Obama is also half white.
Okay, being half
so
white
what's the problem? It doesn't. So what's the problem with the white man playing the black guy when Barack Obama himself is half white?
He doesn't fit the skin tone of Barack Obama. That's the problem. And he doesn't look like Barack Obama.
You know what? Some of these people who are watching the show right now probably didn't even know that guy on SNL was white.
Oh, he is a white man.
Yeah, well, see, some of them probably didn't know that. Just like I didn't know that until you showed me the thing. I thought it was a black man playing Barack Obama. See, some people don't know that until you say that. But then some people who see it probably say, well, what's the matter with him playing Barack Obama? Because he does a good job.
He does not. He doesn't even fit the Barack Obama bill or the mold or anything.
Kevin, just because...
hire the right people.
All right, listen to this. Barack Obama says that he wants Will Smith to play him in a movie if they make a movie about his life.
Why not?
Okay, I don't have a problem with that, but there's only one thing. Will Smith don't look like Barack Obama. The only thing they have is the ears. That's it.
And he has the builds. He could get his body to fit like Barack Obama.
He would have to lose that muscle because Will Smith is a built guy. Barack Obama.
Who says that Barack Obama's not under that suit?
Will Smith style?
Under that suit, you don't know
what
Barack
Obama in a sweatshirt and sweatpants?
Well, guess what? I don't know. Now, this is another thing.
But hold on. What I'm saying is, Will Smith does not look like Barack Obama.
Okay, Beyonce knows does not look like Etta James.
Okay, she doesn't. So this is my point. So now you're actually agreeing with me. So what's the matter with a white guy playing Barack Obama?
Because he does not fit the mold for me.
But Beyonce didn't fit Etta James, but she played her.
No, she didn't.
So what's the problem with the white man?
Okay, they should have found somebody else to play Etta James and not Beyonce.
Just like they should find somebody. But okay, Kevin, just because the guy
I don't want to keep going back.
Okay, we're not. But just because the guy on Mad TV does a good job, then why does he have to be the only one that plays him? So do you think that he should be the one playing Barack Obama in the movie if they make one, and not Will Smith?
No, because he's the more comedic side too.
Well, okay, but
I don't know if he could do drama.
Will Smith was a comedic actor too.
Okay, I don't want to keep going on about it.
No, but I'm trying to make a point, and you don't want to hear that point.
No, I heard your point already.
No, you haven't.
I've heard
because
your point.
No, listen.
Now,
you said that he has a more comedic side to him, right?
I didn't say I don't know if he could play drama or not.
But the thing is,
I want to go
Will
on.
Smith was a comedian too when he started out as an actor.
We're not going to drag this out no more.
Why not?
We're not going to drag it out
Why?
no more.
Because your point's not coming across?
No, the next subject, because we're not going to keep arguing 10, 15 minutes of one subject.
I won.
Now, you think you won.
No, I know I won.
Another thing is about that category is Saturday Night Live needs to hire black women too, because they don't have any black women on the show. And being that I watched the show, they need to hire black women too, because you can't hire no light skinned person or no white person to try to play Oprah because she's not playing Oprah.
Wait a minute.
So you never let me finish what I had to say. So that's my whole thing on Saturday Night Live. They need to hire black people. Now let's go on.
Wait a minute. Hold on. You don't know the history of Saturday Night Live.
But they don't have any black women.
They never had any black people.
Well, guess what? It's time to do something.
After 30 years, what do you think is going to change?
Oh.
When they first started out, Garrett Morris was the only black person on there.
Well,
Saturday Night
Saturday Night Live
has come a long way. Now they got five.
No. What they need to do is hire black people.
But Saturday Night Live is mostly watched by white people anyway.
It does not matter.
You're right. It doesn't
matter.
No, Kevin, I agree with you.
Oh, okay.
See, that's what you're missing. I agree with you.
But it don't sound like it.
30 years, Kevin.
So what?
What's going to change?
But Mikhail, what you're making it seem like? Okay, well, they never had white people. So what? We've never had a half black president either.
Times have changed. That's why they went from one black guy on Saturday Night Live to more than one on there.
Well, I'm tired of seeing.
You obviously don't know the history of that
tired of seeing a black man portray a black woman.
Oh, what black man?
Hire a fucking black woman to play a black woman. Stop with all hiring these black people to play women. I'm tired of seeing. No, I'm not tired of seeing Tyler Perry as Medea. But I'm saying we see Tyler Perry as Medea, Martin as Big Mama. We seen John Travolta as this big lady on Hairspray. Come on, hire these women and stop playing. Because can't nobody play a black woman like a black woman. Now. Let's talk about Caylee Anthony.
It just doesn't make sense.
Let's talk about Caylee Anthony. Okay. They found some bones today.
Some people may not know, so you have to remind them.
Yes. Caylee Anthony, for those who don't know, or is it Kate? I forgot who's the mother, who's the daughter. Caylee and Casey.
Yeah, Casey's the mom.
You sure? Casey's the mom. Okay, she never reported that her child was missing after 30 days. The mom goes into the trunk, calls 911, oh my God, it smells like a dead body. Later she retracts her statement saying it's a bad pizza. Okay, the mother claims that the baby, the little girl's with a nanny named Zenaida Gonzalez. There's no one can find a Zenaida Gonzalez. The real Zenaida Gonzalez don't even know them and is planning to sue them. Okay, Caylee Anthony gets locked up because she's not willing to say what's going on. She gets a bail bondsman to bond her out on $500,000 bonds. She gets locked up for portraying like she's somebody else and forging someone's name. Okay, she goes back to jail. Then she gets back let back out on another bond. It was anonymous. Then it later was found out that the mother and the father had something to do with her getting out. And she went right back to jail for stealing. And she still was being uncooperative. Now they arrested her or locked her up for murder, even though they don't have the body. Over the weekend they found a body.
She was still in jail.
She's still in jail, but they locked her up. They really charged her.
You mean they charged her with the murder? Because she's always been in jail, so you can't lock someone.
Well, but she's been out. She's been out on house arrest and things like that. She had 2 bonds.
Oh, I didn't know that she was out on house arrest.
Yeah, she was.
I wouldn't have let her ass out because it was clear as day.
Yeah, it's clear as day that she did that. And they just found some bones over the weekend. They found a skull over the weekend, and now they just found some more remains today. And we'll find out sooner or later if it's her or not. I really think it's her. And, a lot of people are saying that she should get the death penalty. I'm kind of against that. she just lock her ass up for the rest of her life.
Anyone who kills or rapes a child should definitely get the death penalty.
I mean, I had my own opinions on that, and I don't want to go back and forth about that. But
you don't have to go back and forth with it. I'm stating my opinion. This is how I feel. Anybody who kills a child should get it. Just like that guy, John Lynn Gates, or whatever his name was, that about 2 years ago took that little girl in Florida, kidnapped her, and then buried her alive. He buried that 7-year-old little girl alive. How do you bury somebody alive? He should get the death penalty. He should not be sitting in jail. He should be killed. You bury a person and then a 7-year-old who is helpless and defenseless. You can't even... Defenseless. Like, he should definitely get the death penalty. I don't agree with the death penalty, but somebody who kills a child should definitely get that. And that's how I feel.
Now, I don't know. I don't think so. But,
Okay, never mind. I was going to ask you something, but you said you don't agree with it, so I'm not going to ask you.
No, I mean, even though it's a child, like...
If it was your child, do you think they should get it or no?
No. Killing someone is not bringing back the other person.
It sure ain't.
So that's why I don't agree with it.
It sure ain't. But
I just have my strong beliefs against
it. And you're absolutely right, and I agree with you. But you know what? Wrong is wrong. And what he did was wrong. Just like what the mother did was wrong.
And she actually bought some chloroform to actually hide the blood stains.
And then she says that her child was with a babysitter. No, did you? I don't think you mentioned the part when she says, when she finally told the police, "Well, I knew that my child was kidnapped, but the person who kidnapped my child told me not to say anything because if I do say something, then they're going to kill my child." Bitch, if you know that somebody kidnapped your child, I don't care what they told you not to do. I'm going to let the cops know that my child's kidnapped. Come on, I mean that's ridiculous. Because now you're sitting around not knowing where your child's at. You see what I'm saying? Like
I would anonymously say who took the damn child.
Yeah, that's what I would have did too. The person would have never known.
See, some people just don't think.
But she wasn't thinking because she killed the child. And I feel sorry for that little girl. 3 years old. I feel sorry for her. I feel sorry for the grandparents because they were standing by their daughter, and now they've lost a granddaughter and a daughter.
I mean, if I knew that my child was guilty of that, I would not be trying to defend my child.
Yeah, it's not necessarily defending them, but you have to also remember that's still their child.
Yeah, but come on, that's my grandchild too. And you're not going to just, at the 30 days, not even report your child missing, and you want to be behind your daughter 100%. Fuck that.
Well, I know they're not going to be behind her 100% now. Once it finds out. Well, once they find out that she killed, of course. Come on now. You can't just. Your child kills somebody or kills their own child. You just can't say, "All right, well, you killed this person, so now I'm done with you forever." You're not going to do that. Because if you were to kill somebody, you think your mom's just going to walk away from you that easily?
No, but she's not going to say, "Okay, my child did this."
But who said that they're going to do that?
I don't. But look how the way they're acting today.
Well, we don't know how they're acting. We don't know how they're acting. We don't know. Behind their closed doors, we don't know how they act. They could be screaming and cursing their daughter out. We don't know. See, we have to stop saying what they're doing.
Okay, but they coming outside. They're defending their child. They're going to all these. They're going on TV. They've been on the morning show like 50 damn times.
Look at William Buffer's mom.
Oh, she's a mess. She's a hot ass mess.
She knows that her son killed those people, and she's going out everything saying everybody killed them except for her son. She said one of his girlfriends killed them. She said a drug dealer killed them. She said she even thought Julia killed them.
And then she's.
Did you hear that one?
No, I didn't hear her say that.
You gotta hear what she said. She said she thinks Julia killed her. Killed her son, her mom, and her brother. She thinks Julia did it. So
Julia,
she don't know how to make
why would she do that?
Why would you involved with this? I feel sorry for Jennifer Hudson because now all this dirty laundry about her family is coming out, and it's a shame that she was.
I mean, every family has some dirt.
Everybody has dirty laundry, yes, but this type of dirty laundry where 3 people are now dead, that's a shame.
And speaking of Jennifer Hudson, whoever released to the news media that she was recording a new video, and then now they saying that it never happened, that is fucked up. Can this woman just grieve? At least, wait until after the holidays and stuff, and then come back out. But anything regarding Jennifer Hudson, I think that all bloggers should just stop blogging about her and let her grieve until she's ready to come back out. Because you had media take out saying this is Jennifer Hudson out and about in public with flip-flops on. Who wears flip-flops in Chicago?
In December.
I know. It's like what?
But that was
3 degrees in Chicago.
I think that was a picture when she was going on a View, and that was like in September, October.
Like, let this woman grieve. Let their family grieve. Most of all, Jennifer and the sister. Let them grieve. And keep her out the media until she's ready to talk. I know she talked about her Grammys and stuff. She was ready to talk about that. But don't be saying she's going to be shooting videos and she ain't shooting no damn video. Now, let's talk about Madonna falling on stage. Okay? Madonna, why you ain't just get up and act like, you know, it never happened? You want to lay there and pull on your tights and shit.
She had to
put the microphone to your mouth like you really singing live. Girl, was you fool?
Well, no. You notice how fast she did it. She went, because she knew that audio was about to start singing, so she had to hurry up and throw it to her mouth. Well, I told Kevin while we were watching it, I said, wow, Beyonce has really started a trend. For those of you who said she don't start trends, she started this trend with celebrities falling on stage. I mean, even though, because I know it's going to be people out there saying
Beyonce copy house.
No. You know, it's going to be people out there saying, Beyonce ain't start that trend. People been falling way before that. I know that, but what I'm saying is she started the funny trend. Mm-hmm. The funny celebrities falling down on stage.
Madonna took like Madonna, it was a baseball slush. Like, safe. Like, damn, Madonna. Go ahead, girl. I love Madonna, though.
And for those of you who haven't seen it, you got to see it. It's funny.
And you know what? When on the website where I read the article from, they said that Janet Jackson and Michael Jackson need to learn something from Madonna, which I think is so true.
Oh, my God.
Even though...
Did you see Michael Jackson?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
No,
oh my God!
I don't even want to see him. He done had so many OMG moments.
Oh my! This is
the thing is the thing is though with that grape juice said was, even though Madonna is not really selling, she is still going on tour. Like her album's not selling, but she's still on tour and she keeps it moving. And that is something that Janet should have kept doing. Something that Michael's. I don't know if Janet's pregnant or not. The thing is, she really needs to say what went on with that tour or something. Like, I feel as being her fan that we should know that. And a lot of people keep saying, like, you know, well, what does Janet doesn't owe you nothing. I think she does.
Who said that?
Oh, a lot of people.
I think any artist owes their fan any explanation.
Is that skipping?
Yeah, it is skipping.
It looks like it's skipping.
It is.
Let me hit stop. So, like I'm saying, like, I think that we as fans, we do need to know what the hell was going on, what happened with that tour. Like, Janet could have just kept it moving. Like, if it's not going to sell out, it's not going to sell out. What the fuck? You already did all you had to do. You're doing this for fun. You're doing this tour for your fans. So, if it ain't for us, then who is for?
But I don't think it's that easy for an artist to continue a tour if it's not doing good.
Okay.
Do you think that is?
But at least be committed to the dates that you already set.
Well, I agree with you. I totally agree with you. But the only thing that I don't agree with you with is when you say that the artist should continue with the tour if it's not selling. If it's not selling, then how can they continue?
No, what I'm saying is commit to your dates.
To the date.
Now, after the end of that tour, if it ain't selling, then bitch, don't sit down.
Okay, and me and you had a discussion about this, and of course, you and I disagreed. Mm-hmm. And you said that Madonna's, you said that her album isn't selling. And you said but she's still on tour.
She's still on tour.
And I said, well, that's because her tour is doing really good. Her tour is doing good. But see, that's probably why Janet has stopped. I said this in the beginning that I thought her ticket sales, her tickets wasn't going to. You told me no.
But actually, if you look at her ticket sales, though, it wasn't really that bad.
Who, Janet's?
Janet's. I would say at least like 80% of the concerts were full. Like 80%. When I looked at the Billboard things, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, but you know what? I think Janet and her people had a Matthew Knowles moment where they expected it to go higher than what it was.
Well, maybe she got a big ego. She's like, fuck this. I'm Janet Jackson.
I don't know. I still think that, you know how I feel about the situation. I think that, if anything, she should have had a written statement published or even a... now remember, you probably don't remember, and hopefully you remember. Remember when we were talking about the concert, and then somebody left a comment saying, "Well, you know, Beyonce and Solange canceled one of their concerts." Oh, did you ever find out about that? Because I found out about it. Yeah, and listen, this is what I was about to say. In fact, Beyonce and Solange did cancel a concert. It was just a little concert that they were supposed to do. I think it was in Texas, where it was supposed to be for Hurricane Rita,
Katrina.
Or Katrina, yeah, Hurricane Katrina.
No.
I think it was Rita, the one in Texas.
Yeah, one of them damn hurricanes.
Yeah, they were supposed to be doing a little concert for those, victims in that in that region, and they had to cancel because they said that scheduling. But the thing is, okay, they canceled. But the thing is, their people released a statement saying why they canceled. Janet's people never released a statement. Never.
Their statement was that scheduling conflicts. So that's a statement, just like Beyonce, scheduling conflicts.
Well, no.
Now let's say something else.
No. Wait
a minute. You're about to defend us.
I'm not defending.
I'm not defending
Beyonce at all.
Just say.
All right, we're all Beyonce.
Just say what was said.
When you made that video, when you were upstairs in that hallway crying your eyes out, I thought when you made that video, Janet hadn't said anything.
Oh, it was scheduling conflicts.
It was scheduling conflicts.
Mm-hmm. The same reason for Beyonce.
Okay.
But I mean, it would have meant more to me since she's flying around with JD on his YouTube videos. Like, bitch said to damn son, I'm sorry. This is why we had to cancel the tour.
So when did she cancel? In October or November?
November.
Okay, a month later. Do you still think it was scheduled conflict, or do you think that she's pregnant?
She could be pregnant. I think she could be pregnant. She probably having morning sickness and all that during that time. So like, all right, Janet, you really need to just sit down and, And she was probably getting advice from her doctors on what she should do or how she should move because she wasn't moving as crisp as she normally does after watching those YouTube videos. Like, she wasn't really like dancing like that, especially on If. Like, if you watch the previous performances, Janet be moving right along with them. She stood in one spot and moved her arms around. She wasn't really doing nothing like that.
I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
In 3 to 4 months, if she's not showing that she's not pregnant, will you be upset?
No, because it still could be scheduling conflicts because, again, you got these arenas. A lot of these big cities have basketball teams. You might think I'm making an excuse, but they have basketball teams.
Part of me is saying that you are making an excuse because I'm thinking, this is what I'm thinking. Janet knew earlier this year that she was going on tour. So you mean to tell me you didn't have all that set out before your tour started?
Okay, all the dates were dated.
Yeah,
the ones, all the shows that had got canceled, okay, you got to remake those dates. But it can be hard because she was in big cities where big cities have basketball teams and they have other events going on. And then wait a minute, you got a truck team that has to take all that shit and transport it to different cities.
Kevin,
you might think it's an excuse. It's not an excuse.
Kevin, so what do you say?
But Mikkel, you're not saying the same thing. What?
Go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish.
You know what?
I'm
done because he don't give a fuck.
Go ahead and finish.
Fuck it.
Go ahead and finish.
I don't give a damn.
You are making an excuse.
Mikkel,
you are.
Forget it.
Because my thing is,
no, it's not an excuse.
Kevin, I don't want you to get upset.
No, because you're trying to play me. And
I'm trying to play you.
You're trying to play me?
Kevin, you know so much about the music industry, so let me, for someone who does not know, tell me. Tell me.
Know a whole lot
you
about
do. You talk like you do.
I'm talking about the concerts. First of all, you got to fucking take them stages down. You got like 12 trucks. Okay, she got to perform in Montreal. There's no way she could go in Montreal on one day. Take all that shit down. Drive from Montreal all the way to Philadelphia or all the way to Boston without them having like basketball events and all that. No, it's not going to happen just like that, Mikkel. And venues also, like our venue, they do hockey and they do basketball in the same arena. Then you got the children events and all of that. So come on, Mikkel.
Okay, can I say
you something? Probably, again, you keep thinking excuse me, I'm like, you talking about your body language? I'm reading your body language. You don't give a fuck. So why should I just keep talking?
No, it's not that I don't give a fuck. It's I want to say something without you saying that it's over.
It's over.
No, it's not over. Why can't I say what I have to
say?
What you have to say? Let me say what I have to say.
What you have to say.
First of all, so what do you have to say for all those other musical artists who can transport their stuff within a day to this place and that? Come on now, let's be honest.
Mikkel, who canceled their shows? Who's canceled their shows?
Kevin, I have not even finished my sentence. First of all, we all know that Janet Jackson and Jermaine Dupri has money. You mean to tell me they can't charter a plane to fly that equipment and stuff to Montreal or Philadelphia?
Mikkel, who is fucking flying that shit on a plane?
It's
who's flying that?
I'm so shocked.
I am ending this conversation because Mikkel sounds so fucking
stupid.
You do. Now let's go to the next subject.
You do.
Ciara's new song.
She can't move her equipment from one city to the next. Are you like Kevin? I can't believe you're saying this.
Mikkel, you sound fucking stupid.
No,
I'm changing the subject.
And they're going to tell you do.
No, yeah, y'all tell me I'm
tell
stupid.
Him y'all do.
No tour flies their equipment like that. No.
So they don't. So how do you think? All right. How do you think Powerhouse? How do you think they get from city to city? You think they fly from? Because we all know that Powerhouse isn't just in Philly or New Jersey.
Mikkel, first of all, their weekend shows. They're on Friday.
All right, fine. Okay, fine. Chris Brown, Rihanna. How do you think they do their tours?
What do you mean? How do they do their tours?
How do you think they do their tours?
They
go from Australia to London and all those different places like that. You can't.
They got venues there already that they could just build up. They don't take them stages down, build them up, and then fly them to the next damn country.
Okay, I didn't want to say it. Beyonce, how do you think she did it last year? Or not Beyonce, Destiny Child. How do you think they did it in 2005?
Mikkel, when I went to the London show, the same shit was
already built. Well, in America, I'm talking about America. They have to build those stages,
you had to take them down and you transport them by truck.
But this is my thing. And I'm not trying to be on
I'm editing this. Because I'm tired of talking about all of this. Now, Ciara, she got a new song out, or another leaked track out, and it's called Keep Dancing.
Are you really going to edit that out? Because if you are, I'm going to get up right now.
Well, you can get up. I don't care.
I'm going to get up.
You can get up.
Are you going to do that?
You'll see when you watch the video.
If you do.
You'll see when you watch the video.
If you do.
What you gonna do?
You're irking me by doing that.
No, first of all, you're irking me.
I'm trying to be very nice.
And I'm trying to be nice, but you're acting like an asshole.
No, I'm not
sorry.
acting like an asshole.
You really are.
I'm acting like someone who asked to be on your show.
No.
You asked me to be on your show to debate with you, to disagree.
No.
And if you don't like me disagreeing, then don't ask me to be on your show.
I didn't ask you to be on the show.
I can't
brought you on the show.
Agree with you, Kevin.
You're right.
Okay. So when I don't agree with you, you can't.
But you're acting like an asshole.
That's not acting like an asshole.
You are.
If I think that she is being phony by that, then that's my opinion.
If you think she's being phony by it, okay. But what I'm not going to do is keep harping on about the same shit.
Why not?
Because I don't want to.
Why not? You harped on and on about Beyonce not calling Jennifer Hudson. And
no, it wasn't on debate. And if you watch, if you watch that video,
we talked about that on video.
If you go and watch that video, I said I want to end it, and you wanted to keep
the
going.
last video you talked about. Kevin, we have more than one video where we're talking about Jennifer Hudson and Beyonce.
The first time. That's show number 133. Y'all go watch it. Who's the one that ended it? Because this person couldn't see where I was coming from. I'm not. If you're not going to say, okay, well, I see where you're coming from. What is the point that keep going and going and going and going? No.
But Kevin, you can't have a debate with someone. And
yes, you can because Mikkel, yes, we. No. You don't have to agree with me. But when we're going to have these debates, after a certain amount of time,
this is your George Bush mentality. Okay. It is your way or no way.
Hey,
see, that's not a good mentality.
But Mikkel, it's the Scorpion show. I sit here and I fucking edit this show. I think about what the fuck is going to go on in this show. I do a whole lot.
That don't make just because you do all that. That don't make it right that you.
Yes, I can.
So wait a minute. So you call us the male version of The View?
Yeah.
They don't do that on The View.
What? Barbara does a whole lot of shit that y'all don't know.
First of all, when people don't agree with Elizabeth, which no one ever does, they let her get her point across.
No, they don't. Don't let her get shit in.
What view are you watching?
Hey, you guys. Thank you for watching the Scorpion show.
Let's talk about Ciara.
That's a cliffhanger. We'll talk about Ciara at another time because we're not really interested in her. So, the song was called Keep Dancing. We got to say, Ciara, keep trying. Okay? Ciara, just keep trying. Thank you for watching the Scorpion show. And we'll talk to y'all probably Thursday. I don't know. We'll see y'all soon. Make sure y'all nominate your favorite artist because on Wednesday, I'm shutting this shit down. You won't be able to comment no more on who should be nominated for the Scorpion Show Awards. Did you watch that video?
Wait, who should be nominated?
Yeah.
Wait, say it again? No.
For the Scorpion Show.
Wait, what was it?
I made a video on Saturday asking them to nominate their artists for the Scorpion Show. It's kind of like a year-end award show.
The artists? What you mean? Their favorite artist?
Yeah, favorite song, album of the year, artist of the year, best male, best female.
That's a lot.
It's a lot. But
so how do you expect everybody? Everybody's not going to do that.
Hey, everybody don't have to. But for those who's nominated, we are going to nominate them.
Wait, who's nominated? Because I didn't know who was nominated.
I don't know yet. We don't know yet until Wednesday. And then when you come back over on
Who's
Thursday,
nominating them?
the fans, the YouTube community.
I'm lost.
We had probably close to 300 comments on people nominating who they think should be nominated for the Scorpion Show Awards. And we're also been nominated, too, for Black Gay Week.
But what's the nominees?
For what?
And why does it have to be Black Gay Week?
Hey.
Why can't it just be the YouTube
I guess
Awards?
nobody... No. I guess that no one is recognizing the Black gay community that's on YouTube. So they say, hey, well, let's have Black Gay Week. But I feel kind of bad because I wasn't invited. They didn't say, hey, Scorpion Show, we like your show. Because a lot of those people, and I ain't going to brag, but we have more subscribers than a lot of those people that's nominated. And then there's some that got more than us.
And they shouldn't be...
Not saying that they shouldn't be, but how are they recognized?
I was about to say, you sound like me with the Grammys.
No, how are they...
Beyonce has more Grammys than others don't, but you say, well, Grammys ain't everything, well, subscribers ain't everything.
No, but what I'm saying is how are they recognized and we're not even seen? Like, that's what I say, like, we must not be doing something. We're doing something right, but I just think it's something missing.
You know what it is? You can't have your cake and eat it too. You just can't. You have to be happy that we have all these subscribers.
I am happy, but I think I just want to push for more.
I mean, Kevin, you can't.
I'm having a Beyonce nose moment. I want everything. I want a Grammy. I want a Tony. I want an Oscar. I want an Emmy. I want a SAG and all that.
All that stuff ain't about everything.
Hey, but it's good to be ambitious, right?
It is. It's very good.
All right, and I want
more.
more.
My thing is, don't down the people who.
I'm not
because
down
some of those people may even be subscribers of our show.
I'm not down to any of them. Those people I never heard of, even though they might be subscribers. I didn't down them. I just said that
to make me feel better and apologize right now because it sounds like you're down them. To me, it sounds like you're down them. It does. It does. It sounds like what you're saying is half of those people don't even have more subscribers than us. So how did they get? Well, that sounds like you're downing them.
No, I'm having an outspoken moment where I'm being truthfully honest. Shit. So I don't owe them no apology.
Well,
what you say? Not to me. You ain't no diva.
Isn't it funny? I can sit here and I can say so and so is ugly or so and so's a bitch, but when I say it, then I'm mean. I'm mean. I'm mean and nasty, right?
Mikkel, you were mean.
I was mean, but what you just said is not mean.
No. And
why?
Thank you for watching the Scorpion Show. This is how this show is going to end. Y'all let me know if y'all think I'm mean.
No, y'all don't have to let him know. I apologize for him because he's not going to do it.
Oh, we can't end this show. We forgot Shawnee Renee after we said she was in the video. She probably was all hyped like, when y'all going to get to me?
When you going to... Oh, you're not
I'm going to get to her right now.
Card?
You want me to open it? Okay. First, let's get to this answer, and then we'll get to this card. We'll save this issue for later.
What answer?
This question. And Mikkel, you were so out the camera.
Oh.
If you like someone and your friends...
Well, my opinions and views don't count, so I might as well be out the camera.
Well, hey, how about I just answer this by myself? If you like someone and your friends knew, I mean, everyone knew, and your family friend decided to fuck your feelings, to say fuck your feelings and fuck that person, not only did they fuck that person, they decided to have a family with that person. Do you think that's wrong? And is it petty to start speaking to both of them? I think you are petty for... not speaking to both of them, and if you wanted him, then you should have fucking stepped up to the plate. Shit.
At first, I wasn't going to agree with you, but then I kind of, yeah, I mean,
if you like it, then bitch, you should have put a ring on it.
That's right.
All right.
Hey, Beyonce said it best.
Don't be mad once you see that he won it, because if you liked it, then you should have put a ring on it.
Honestly, I mean, what if he didn't even know that you liked him? If he didn't know that you liked him, then how can you blame him? Like, how can you blame? And even if he did know you liked him, if you didn't step to him in the right fashion, then hey, I mean,
you snooze, you lose.
Don't do it like that.
No,
don't do it like that.
Hey, say no. But if you don't, this is a case of a closed mouth don't get fed.
You sure don't. And for those of you out there, you know who you are. MW, KR.
Ooh. Now,
JJ.
We will. I want to say something. I have been making some videos without Mikkel, but I'm going to have to start doing like some breaking news type of videos. Like, Mikkel can't be here every day because Mikkel works and I don't.
Well, people are asking you where am I at?
No, but I'm just saying, like, I don't want them to start saying, like, why is he doing all these videos without Mikkel?
Oh.
Because
I thought we already established that.
I had more time on my hands than him. So what are y'all gonna do if I start working and Mikkel and our schedules don't work out? What are y'all gonna do? Because I want to go to school. I want to go to school to be like Stephen Kojakaru. I want to be on entertainment. I want to do a lot, or maybe have my own show.
I just thought about that. Yeah, what are they going to do? Because I have a very good schedule. Mm-hmm. I work Monday through Fridays, 8 to 4:30. Mm-hmm. And if you get a job, then you may start working like at night, or maybe you can tell them that you can only work in the morning.
The only way that I could quit working is if I start making money like with the buck and with the buck. Even though I'm a YouTube partner, I don't make as much money as them. But hey, y'all can help me. If y'all keep saying, Kevin, you need to have a TV show, then hey, y'all need to help me and tell all your friends. When you watch our videos, rate them. Always rate the videos, comment the videos. If you really love that video, favorite the video. And click the share button and share our videos with your MySpace friends and your Friendster friends and people on Facebook, Stickcam, Blog TV. Tell everyone about us. And you'll have more of me. Now, I don't know if Mikkel ain't going to quit his job. But I mean, if the money is right, I wouldn't mind giving some of that money to Mikkel. And I'm pretty sure even though
let me tell you something, Mikkel is very humble, and I wouldn't take it down from him. You know why I wouldn't take it down from you? Because this is your show, and you remind me that every time me and you get into an argument, this is the Scorpion show.
And you can be replaced. But I wouldn't replace nobody. I wouldn't replace nobody with Mikkel because nobody can do Mikkel like Mikkel. Nobody can be me like me. Like, this show went from being a solo to a duo, and as a duo, we kill it. Me by myself, I'm all right. But as a duo,
I mean, you by yourself, you're good because you had subscribers before I came. Mm-hmm. Of course, they went up when I came, but I don't like to
because they like to see fights.
Anyway, yeah, that's true.
And we're better than The View.
There's no other YouTube. Is there another YouTube show out there?
I've actually heard, I've heard of Nunu. Javon, my friend Javon told me about Nunu.
Who is
that? He said, watch Nunu. I don't know. He be in all these damn cities and stuff. Like, his show was pretty good.
I have a feeling that, but none of their shows. This is the honest to God truth. None of their shows have made it to Media Takeout or the YDF.com, have they? No. Only the Scorpion Show has. So, we're doing something that they ain't
Britney
doing.
Spears had my video on her website. That was ridiculous.
Oh, wait a minute. Not only that. Another thing, celebrities watch our show. Britney Spears, Michelle Williams.
Janet
and if y'all
Jackson.
don't believe it, we have the proof. I don't know any celebrities who watch their show. So, hey.
And we know that a Destiny's Child star watches this show.
I just said Michelle Williams.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I just said Michelle.
Shit, I know Beyonce and Solange. They probably be sitting there watching like, who the fuck is this Scorpion guy? He don't even know me like that to be even talking about me.
And they probably
like
be
that.
saying, we love the ball head.
And so, ooh.
And we love the ball head one.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Beyonce, shout out to Solange, shout out to Michelle, shout out to Miss Kelly Rowland, shout out to Ty Hunter, his daughter Treasure. We were supposed to give you a shout out on the last video, but
I have to do a shout out too. Well,
look at Chucky in the background. Chucky said, "I'm ready for my rematch." Well, give your shout outs.
Oh, yeah. I want to give a shout out to a couple of my MySpace friends. I want to give a shout out to Treasure. I want to give a shout out to EJ. He and I had a very heated debate we had a heated debate today about Beyonce and Brandy. And, of course, I won. So, EJ, here's your shout out. Who else I want to give a shout out to? I want to give a shout out to. Don't you dare push stop. I want to give a shout out to. Beyonce because you never know. Beyonce may be watching these shows one day. So hey, Beyonce, keep doing what you're doing. Don't ever stop, girl. I want to give a shout out to my new favorite singer, Alexandra Burke. Very good. Who else do I want to give a shout out to? Oh, I want to give a shout out to my other female singers since you people out there think that I only listen to Beyonce.
Wait.
I want to give a shout out to Alicia Keys because I love you, Alicia. I want to give a shout out to Patti LaBelle because you're a give it to Patti. I also want to give a shout out to my big aunt Aretha Franklin.
Okay, and you wearing that red dress at that award show or whatever show you was on.
And who else I want to give? One more last shout out. I want to give a shout out to me because without me, there's no me. Oh, and somebody gave me a new name. Somebody gave me a new name too. What? Somebody gave me the name Mikkel Fierce.
I don't like that name.
So I'm sticking with it. If Sasha can do it, why can't I?
And shout out to all our fans in the UK. We've gained about 50 new subscribers from people from the UK who watched our listen video with me and Mikkel making fun of Beyonce and Burke.
Remember, in the beginning, I didn't want to do it.
Like, I'm not reenacting shit. But they loved it, so... Yeah, keep watching our show. Again, spread the word about the Scorpion show, please. Even though me and Mikkel be fighting on camera, it's all love when the camera goes off. So don't be believing all that stuff that we hate each other and all that.
Y'all have to tell Kevin to stop being so one-sided.
No, Mikkel, you're one-sided.
No, you are one-sided.
Oh, you're one Beyonce-sided.
Okay, I'm only Beyonce-sided.
You're Beyonce-sided.
But you have to...
He's Beyonce-ties.
No,
there we go.
Okay, well...
He's Beyonce-ties.
This conversation won't even go on camera. I'll just tell him off camera.
No, you can tell him on camera.
No, I don't want to tell him on camera, because God forbid if I tell him and then it won't be on the video.
Okay, because I know how to edit shit. I know how to hit stop.
Yeah, this is what I'm telling you. Y'all need to tell him to stop doing stuff like that.
Let me rewind it back. I say give me a minute and I'll be right back.
You know, when you do stuff like that, doesn't make you look good.
Hey, I gotta do something. Shit.
That doesn't make you look good. That makes you look bad. Because then people say, well, damn, what is it that he's hiding that he doesn't want us to say?
Hey, who wants to see me beating up children on camera?
Well, it's not you beating up children. It's you getting confronted. And then you don't like that. Because you claim that it makes you look bad.
No, no. Sometimes I know I be dead wrong or some shit. And I don't want nobody to have their opinion on me.
Well, why not? People have their opinion on me all the time, and I don't care.
Hey.
You know what? You know
what some people say?
What you need to do?
You
need to get thicker skin like me.
Oh, well.
Because you see, people like me who have thick skin, we're going to make it.
Well, I have thick skin too.
People like Kevin who always who cares about what people say about him, they ain't going to make it.
And people, like I said on my last video, people that sit there and say they don't care, they really do care.
Oh, no, it's not that we don't care. No.
You just said
we don't want people to say, oh my God, did you say that about me? Oh, I got to edit this out because I don't want nobody to know that you said that.
Well,
come on.
Well, ex-Beyonce when they were asked about Latavia and Latoya.
I thought we weren't going to talk about Beyonce.
No, I'm just saying, ask them, because you know how you like to use Janet.
Okay, well then let's ask
Janet. Wait, no.
Why can't she drive all her equipment from Montreal to Philadelphia? I mean, come on, that's bullshit, Kevin. You know that was.
Now,
that's
I can see he's trying to cut me off. He's trying to cut me off, but ask Beyonce why she didn't want Latoya and Latavia's name on that video, which she said, stop that, cut that, let's start it over. Y'all remember that? And that's how we going to end this.
Why is she still on tour?
Hey, Beyonce is a great artist on tour. We know that. Now, she edits shit. Mariah Carey don't want to be recorded in the wrong light. Mariah like, bitch, you better keep this microphone at my mouth when I'm lip syncing. And you better have the camera
I don't want to be recorded in the wrong light either. So Mariah, I feel you. Y'all need to see how
everybody had their own fucking shit with them on how they want themselves to be portrayed. Now, what about them shows on the reality show where they be like, oh my God, they didn't show me in the right light. They edited me out and all that. People edit shit.
All right, conversation's over.
It's over. Yes. Subscribe.
Bye. Holla. What are they talking about? Holla.
Who is that?
I don't know, but I like his shirt.
I don't.
You don't have to like that.
Tell me something. Oh, I ain't even hit stop all the time.
But you don't like
Miss Ishii, I'm so sorry that I left you out, girl. Let me record. I'm opening your mail. She's from San Jose, California. This is my late birthday card. Oh, it look African already. Look at it. It look African. This world's need more real men and fewer pretenders. More courage, fewer excuses. More wisdom, less egotism.
Are you looking at me when you... Let me tell you something. You made his day with this.
I'ma frame this.
Now he can go get a bottle of gin.
No, Can I get a fucking bottle of gin? Gin? More gin, please? Let me get back to this card. This world's need more stepping up to the plate and less beating around the bush. More leaders, fewer players, more muscle, less beef. What this world needs is more men of character like you. Happy birthday. Love, Ishii. Oh, it's supposed to make me cry. I ain't gonna cry.
So, I wonder what kind of card do they have for me out there?
Thank you so much, Miss Ishii. And some of these stuff, though, I do need to learn my damn self. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I do have some ego that I need to work on.
Some.
His motherfucking ass kicked.
Yeah. He need his ass kicked. That's what his sister says, and maybe that'll bring him back down the side.
Hey,
see,
thank
Miss
you.
Ishii, you don't know him like we know him.
Miss Ishii, thank you so much. I'm going to frame this card. I might say I'm not going to spend this. I said I ain't going to spend this $10, but I might.
Please. He
You
is
never
definitely
know.
going to, he goes, before the night is
Okay.
out, he going to spend, he going to right next door to Miss Irene to get a hoagie. And get a hoagie.
I got about
And then he going to go down to the liquor store and get him some
Miss
gin.
Ishii, how about this? How about I use your $10 and use it toward my new laptop that I'm going to have next month? So that's where your $10
And then he
is
going to take
going.
$1 and get a big 2-liter Pepsi.
Hey.
You know, and then
I might use it to join the
and
gym. You
mind
never
you,
know.
he ain't
You
gonna
never
share
know.
the gin or the Pepsi with nobody.
Well, Mikhail don't drink.
But you ain't gonna share with nobody in this house because you're selfish.
Oh yeah, do damn right.
You're
Sometimes.
selfish.
No.
Egotism.
Cut that part. Let's not even talk about that. Rewind that part out.
Egotism.
Say no. All right, YouTube. We'll talk to y'all soon.